Prepárate. Let me see you jump. Prepárate. Get ready. Get. Niña. Ahí vaya. Todo el mundo. Let me see you jump.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my Makeup Use Up 2018 finale, or fourth quarter. Just not even fourth quarter, because, you know, this is the finale. This is it. This is the end of the year. Happy New Year, or, you know, Happy New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I am going to start with my categories that I had for beauty stuff, non-makeup, and then we will get on to the makeup stuff really quick. I adjusted some of these numbers partway through the year, and some of the new goals I hit and some of them I didn't, but I'm not mad at it because, you know, I think I did pretty darn good this year. All right, starting with the face and eye moisturizer category, I wanted to use up 4. I used a heck of a lot more than that. I used up 32. Some of them were samples, some were deluxe sizes, and some were actually full size, but 32. I think that's pretty darn good. And let's see, scrolling on to the next one, I've got my spreadsheet here. That's why I keep looking down. For face or eye serums, I wanted to use 4 of those as well, and I used 16. Same thing, some were sample or deluxe size and some were full size. For shampoo, this was a problem category for me. It isn't really any longer, so it probably will not be in my 2019. Actually, I don't remember if I put it in there or not. I did that video. It's up here for my goals for 2019. If I remember, I will link it in the cards. But for shampoo, I wanted to use 4, and I used 15. All of these categories, there's going to be some samples and deluxe, even in my makeup stuff. Conditioners, I wanted to use 4, and I used 17. This one is insane. For shower gels and soaps, I wanted to use 10. And I am scrolling. I used 37. 37, that's a lot. I did use some as bubble bath though, because a lot of people ask me how I go through so much stuff. And I do use it as bubble bath as well, because some of like the Philosophy, it's like a shampoo, shower gel, bubble bath. You can, you know, use them interchangeably, and I do use some of it as bubble bath. Moving on to lotions, my goal was 20 for that category. And I did 40. That includes like body oils, lotions, lotion bars, that kind of stuff. For any kind of fragrance, whether it's perfume, body spray, or I do use essential oils, like I put them in lotions and stuff like that for fragrance. I wanted to use up 7, and I used up 38. Yep. I did have like a fair amount of samples. I mean, I had a lot of good sized ones as well. If you guys have been watching my painting videos, you know that I went through quite a few bottles of perfume and body sprays, but there were some samples in there as well. For body scrubs, I wanted to use up 2, and I used 4. This is no longer a problem category. I think I only have 1 or 2 scrubs left in my entire collection, which that is a good thing. I want to get that down to 0, because then I'm going to start doing the DIY body scrubs, like homemade sugar scrubs. And that's my goal. All right, now on to the makeup categories. For primer, I wanted to use 5, and I used 10. For foundations, I wanted to use 3. I used a few more than that. I finished 12. For concealer, I wanted to use 4, and I just eked out the 4th one earlier this month. Thankfully, that Julep Cushion Complexion lasts forever. For face powders, I wanted to use 8, and I used 12. Blush, I wanted to use 2, and I used 3, which I think that's pretty good. Bronzers or contours, I wanted to use 1, and that is exactly what I did, just 1. For highlighters, I wanted to finish 1, and I finished 1. It was the Darling Girl, and I actually didn't even use it as a highlighter. I used it to like highlight my body, like my collarbone and my shoulders and stuff like that during the summer, because it was not going to go on my face. For eye primer, I just wanted to finish 1, and I actually finished 4, which was kind of surprising, but 2 of them, actually 3 of them were the Bare Minerals Prime Time. So they're like this big. They were technically full-sized from a set, but I don't think they have a ton in them. So, you know. I'm going to save my eyeshadow for last, even though that's technically the next category, because I know that's the one that's the most popular. So I'm going to keep you guys waiting. For eyeliners, I wanted to finish 5 and I finished 10. For mascaras, I wanted to finish 5 and I finished 11 of those. I did have some deluxe size from Sephora Play. Lip balm, I wanted to finish 4 and I finished 7. Can you hear my crazy kids back there? Lip pencils, I wanted to finish 3 and I finished 5. For lipsticks, this is one that I met my goal early and then I added on to it because I was using some of the lipstick pans in my Sephora Colorista palette. Then I stopped doing that because when I did my video for how many years of lipsticks do I own, I can link that up here if you guys are interested in seeing that. I kind of realized that I needed to not spend as much time on the pans and actually start working on some of the bigger things to get them out of my collection. So I did not reach my second goal. I think my original goal was 10, and then I bumped it to 15 because I wanted, you know, to use up those pans. And after that, I bumped it to 25, and I was not able to do a 25. But I did finish 20, so I'm pretty happy about that. There were a few samples and, like I said, some pans in there, but I did finish some full-size lipsticks too. So 20 of those, which I think is pretty daggone good. For lip gloss, I wanted to finish 7, and I finished 12. So happy about that. I'm always happy to finish lip products. For nail polish, I wanted to finish 5, and I actually finished 8. So that makes me very, very, very happy. I'm hoping to go for 12 for 2019. And the last category, eyeshadow, because I know everyone has been asking me, how many did you finish this year? And because I have a video out that I want to finish 70. It's Amanda's fault. She put the challenge out there. I accepted the challenge. She wants to finish 70 eyeshadows next year. So I'm like, I can't let her be crazy by herself. So I'm going to be crazy with her. Some other people are going to be crazy with us. So again, if I remember, I will link that in the cards. And so the burning question is, how many did I finish this year? My goal was 30, which everyone thought I was kind of crazy when I said I wanted to finish 30 eyeshadows this year. And I did that. I finished 45 eyeshadows this year. Yeah, it's not 70. I still, you know, I'm missing a few. But I can do this. It's 25 more eyeshadows. I'll just start to, you know, put it on my ankles and, you know, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I do multitask though. And the eyeshadows that I have set up for this coming year, I think I can do it because a lot of them are easy to multitask. Where my pan that palette this year, those are big pans. Urban Decay is notoriously slow to pan, so I'm not panning Urban Decay next year. So hopefully it will be a little bit easier. I think my husband just got home because my kids just went crazy yelling "Daddy," so I want to wrap this up. I will definitely be keeping this makeup use up thing going for next year. I have only got my problem categories in, which I have less problem categories, so that's a beautiful thing. But I hope you guys are doing it too. And if I remember, I'm going to link the Facebook group. I got into that because of Ella's for Living. She's amazing. If you're not watching her, you really should. I will try to remember to link her down there as well as the Facebook group if you are interested in, you know, being with like-minded people and really just using your stuff up. I will also link the Fantastic Ladies. Actually, they're already linked down in my description box in my social media. It is a painting collab group. That's all it is. There are 3 questions if you want to join the group, just to make sure that you know that you're getting into a collab group and that's what the group is about. So we welcome you if that is what you were interested in. And I really wish you all a very happy new year, happy panning in 2019, and I will see you tomorrow. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.